Bingo missions. Well, we're up, so let me get this started, folks. And Kadusha, don't worry, it's not like I won't be relying on the power of friendship at all, it's just that we need to have a reorganization of the army. But let's stop talking and actually get to playing here. So, drop the stop card and let's get started here. Okay! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your wonderful host, Fundament, and welcome back to Girls Frontline. Now, last time we made it kind of mostly through World Zero by relying on, friends. Very powerful friends. However, 04 and also, well, just Intruder in general showed me that, we've kind of reached a point where my fucking around isn't really gonna get us anywhere anymore. So we need to actually sit down and actually play the game somewhat properly now. I started with the interpretation that I knew what the fuck I was doing, but honestly, a lot of things happened and they just kind of messed up all of my plans. So we're gonna fix that today, I hope. But let's get into the game and do some fixing around. The first thing we're going to take care of is, well, our first echelon. We're going to go back to brass tacks, if you will. Hello, Bar. Wow, things are actually, There's a noticeable aliasing going on here. This isn't actually as sharp as it should. What the fuck happened here? Also, well, there's the time-limited event. Right, okay, that's the bingo thing. Right, what's the big... Oh, Jesus. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, so how do I... Okay, so obviously, I need to draw a number. I need to get a key card. Where do I get the key card from, though? I didn't actually read up on anything about how this event actually works. It tells you how much, a reward for completing it. What's going on here? How does all this... It tells you how much of a mess my week has been. Oh, okay. Obtain more. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Collect hearts. Oh yeah, I hit the dorms up beforehand. We can do that now, actually. Alright, okay. Well, we can go dorm check really quickly here. We're gonna be making some changes, though, and we have some mail. People are still actually using my support squad, even though they're kind of okay, average, but okay. I think I'm honestly suboptimal, too. But as you can see here, I already got all the batteries. So let's go down into the second dorm, even though I'm gonna be changing up basically all of my echelons. And this should get us... Look at how adorable she is while she sleeps. Okay, right, well, 63 here is gonna have some work set out for her today. Now, well, that's my first bingo card. Give me the bingo card. Also, it was Kalena, too. I could have gotten more. Alright, so, okay, so we draw a number. 26. 26. Okay, This is a lot of... Okay, so I'm assuming if I fill out a role here, or fill out a row, I'll get something accommodating these roles, or something along these roles, these lanes. You're 4 days behind me. Yeah, I got a problem. Okay. You use one card to carry out a random draw. Each draw will give you a random number. After successfully drawing all the numbers on any straight line, you can obtain the rewards of that line. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be kind of behind on this. I don't think we're gonna be getting art here. So, we have more important things to do, and it shows you how behind we are. Okay, alright, so... We have a bit of a problem here, folks. So, we don't really have all that many cores, because I've been spending them horribly. We need to level, but we need good echelons as well. We have a lot of components around, but honestly, I think what we need to do is go right back down to the bottom and start somewhere simple and just build the machine up better. We have, well, 4-3-E to grind from 30 to 70, and that's probably what we're going to do. So what I was basically thinking is I go down to the cheap seats, so I don't rely on the cores so much. So, we need to remake an echelon here. A very basic basic echelon. Well, that's combat. No, not yet, Fonto. Also, you need a bigger armory. Yeah, I might need to make some changes with the armory size, but, so, we're gonna rejigger us an echelon here. I got a couple of competent dolls lying around here. I've got, well, 590 is perfectly good for anything that isn't boss fighting, and a lot of girls are adequately leveled for basic stuff. However, the echelons are kind of a mess. So, we are gonna, I suppose, slowly build it back up. So, what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna move echelon 2 up to echelon 1's position. And then we're gonna, well, you're gonna make them give back your past? Huh? Anyway, basically what we're going to do is we're just gonna make really, really bonehead, easy echelons here, and then we're gonna see how far we can take them. So, 2-star dolls. Just 2-star dolls. So, I already have a basic idea of who I want to actually put into the squad. We're gonna make ourselves a basic rifle team. I know that I could be using certain people like M14, and then MP5 has doubles, so we can rely on her. But we're gonna step this out. This squad is gonna be a really good team. You can use team in this video here. I will make my own way, but I generally know some of the standout 2-star dolls, and we're gonna be relying on them. This squad probably won't be very good at the end game, but at least be a reliable backup squad to be thrown at certain things if they become an issue. So, I generally know who we want here, and that's gonna be, well, G3 is one of them, because G3 is a standout 2-star grenadier. And I think my major plan here is I'm gonna level these dolls that I put into this echelon, and then we're gonna go to World 7, then we're gonna get Row, and then I'm gonna arrange the anti-rain team, and I'm just gonna level them too. So yes, G3 is coming along with us. Skip and share. Everyone, let's all go join the Bundeswehr. Haha, haha, hee hee. Okay, so, next up on the list is somebody who's somewhat meta-compliant down here. Where the hell is... Where's the boat gun? There's the boat gun. Yes, G3's a very good grenadier, and F2000 here has a lot of DPM, a suspect amount of DPM for a 2-star. 4 and 5 stars outplay her at the end game, but for most situations she's actually fairly reliable, so she's going to be a damage component of the squad. Type 63 is actually going to remain in the squad even though she's not meta at all, and her accuracy is kind of a problem, but she has a skill that actually augments her accuracy really high, but, you know, she's not really optimal. I'm basically keeping her because I put a ring on that, even though I renewed my vows with Takao the other day, so that's getting annulled, I suppose, but she's already leveled, so we can at least rely on her. Okay, so in addition to that, we need ourselves a pistol. Now, I got an idea of who I want to use, but I'm not exactly entirely sure which one I should choose. We're going for cheap and easy to level, easy to get a hold of. So, the 3 choices in my mind are, it's either 1911, Nagant, or Viking. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put it to you. Which one? We'll get to the cat. We will get to the cat. Okay. Well, it seems like it's pretty tied here. Yes, she's a 2-star well rod, 1911. Alright, fine. Nina it is. Now, the main reason I was stuck between choosing was the fact that 1911 has an okay buff grid, but Nagant and Viking buff damage, and that's more useful at the end game, really. And this squad's gonna be using, well, the squad's gonna need damage by the end of this road. But the thing is, 1911 is just piss easy to get a hold of. We can sit here and auto battle 1-2 and get her all fucking day. So, this is basically why I need her, and also we need a pistol just in case we need to send the squad into night battles. Again, as a backup, but yes, Nina. Nice choice. Okay, so, and also our tank. Ingram's very common. So honestly, if I wanted to, I could potentially just leave Ingram here. However, she has shown that she has some deficiencies. However, We all know what we should be using for a tank in this squad. We all know. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cat to shine. The memes. The memes are in full swing. And IDW is perfectly fine, really, as a tank. It's just that she does have a bit of a deficiency problem at the end game because she doesn't have a lot of health. So, well, let's see here. We have our setup here. G3 doesn't really look like he's going to be buffing anybody important, but nobody's really going to be standing behind IDW, so IDW is really not going to be getting any buffs from the assault rifles. So, 1911 buffs rate of fire and accuracy, which is, well, rate of fire is nice. Damage would be better, but, you know, this should help us a little bit. So, well, I guess we just arrange everybody forward. It'd be nice if IDW would get some of these buffs, though. But maybe we can play around with the buff grid. Maybe we can pay... Let's see if we can plot something here. It'd be very nice if we could put somehow put F2000 in front of or behind IDW. I suppose the evasion is gonna help, well, the two ARs that are standing out in the open a little bit, but everybody knows that assault rifles in the backline don't need evasion at all, which is the main reason why people say IDW isn't that good. Her buff grid is kind of worthless. So, could we fuck around with this a little bit? I suppose what we could do is, IDW kinda doesn't need any buffs. Evasion is what she needs, and F2000 gives her that, and Nina does not. So, that might actually work out. This is a little bit of a chancy formation. It's not as optimal as, you know, having two tanks and, you know, 6 and 9, or rather 8 and 5, but this might work. So let's go with this for a little while. Okay, so, welcome to the cheap seats, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Force 21. Alright, so... what we need to do is actually need to get some of our dolls a little bit higher up. Type 63 and IDW are perfectly fine. However, we do have combat reports, and today is XP grinding day. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make sure F2000 is properly aimed. We do have... so we're gonna spend some of those combat reports. So we're gonna go to the dorm. We're gonna go to the dorm, and we're gonna dump those combat reports on her head. Okay, so if I could... well, she's right there. So, let's see. And the cat is already very, very comfortable in the... Jesus Christ. She's... IDW has made it to Echelon 1. She is ecstatic. But where are my combat reports? Where... there they are. Okay. Alright, so combat reports. So we're gonna make sure that F2000 gets to, let's say, we have a lot of combat reports too. Let's say, let's get her to level 30. So we can get her, we actually crafted down some of our F2000 doubles, but we can get a hold of her pretty easily by attempting and failing to roll Sleepy Beepo. So, that might not be that bad of a problem either. And I suppose we'll also help along G3 here. Try to get her up as high as we possibly can, which is going to be actually just about to level. How about that? And we can get doubles of her by failing to roll Sleepy Beepo. So that'll work out just fine. Alright, so this brings the cheap seat echelon up to, well, something actually a little bit more respectable. The grinding, I can at least put them in 4-3E, and they'll probably be okay. So, we're probably gonna be running the simulator first to try and get 1911 up to her 3rd dummy. So, And before you get Beepo by accident, I'm not gonna say shit. I am not gonna say shit. So let's try and get ourselves some Sleepy Beepo Right? But I don't have the contracts. I don't have any fucking. I got plenty of resources, but no contracts. My luck. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's do equipment. Let's do that. Let's just use this. Also, I was told by Link to just amp the numbers. And just see what happens. And we have enough resources to do this, so let's just see what we get. He apparently got a 5-star gear, an item. I actually don't know what it is, but a 5-star out of this, so... I know this is somewhat wasteful, but oh well. 20, not really that great. Oh well, we don't have any fucking contracts to build dolls anyway, so we'll just leave those as they are. We're gonna be working. We're gonna be working a lot today, so, right. He suggested it, and I figured, why not? But, so, what should we do now? I suppose we should just, well, get into it then. But checking first. Did I manage to spare any of those dummies? I don't think I did. No, none for G3, and I know we had an F2000 double and I crafted it down, but nope. I did not save any of those. Feed and equip doll. Yes, we need to feed doll. Yes, feed doll. Right, so the core of this squad probably, well, IDW I think is pretty okay, but let's give it, yeah, she's actually topped out. She's actually doing perfectly fine. So, we're not really relying... Let's see if I can get this to... What's her max here? It's 48. So, we might be able to nudge her stats forward, but I think, honestly, it's better spent getting F2000 a little bit higher up. Because she's basically the highest damage output gun in this fucking squad. And she's gonna need a lot of help, because she doesn't have any stats. Yeah, the other MP5, we're probably gonna use that a bit later. We can get around using the MP5, even though it's a 4-star, because we have that double there that we could use actually fairly well. So, yeah, we'll use that a bit later. I want to make sure that this squad actually gets up and not relying on any cores at all. Do 5 enhancements and get a contract for free doll. Oh, right. That, but do I want to waste doubles like that? I suppose we could potentially get a double, which will help us along a little bit more than the stats, and we're gonna have plenty of time for grinding stats here. So, yeah, let's do that. So, 1 enhancement. 2 enhancement. Isn't it 3 enhancements? I seem to remember it being 3 enhancements. Looping dialogue. Okay, it's 1. Okay, no, it's just that only got me an equipment. Or rather, did it get me a? No, it didn't get me a contract. Such a waste, but oh well. We're gonna have a squad auto running 1-2, so we're gonna have plenty of doubles, or plenty of useless doubles. But wait a minute, hang on here. Okay, produce 1 doll. I can't produce any doll. Perform 3 enhance. All right, it's for there. It is. It's a bit of a waste, but we need to get the engine started. This doesn't really do anything at all, so it actually doesn't matter. That one, let's not. I may use LM at some point. Right, it's 4 in total. Okay, right. That's how the numbers work. But okay, so let's get the T-Doll production train rolling. All right, so that's 1. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll for Sleepy Beepo, guys. We're totally gonna roll for Sleepy Beepo. We're gonna get her this. We're gonna get her today. I feel lucky. So we're just gonna do. Right. 404, 97, 404. This is totally gonna work this time. I feel the memes. I feel the dice. I feel it. I feel. I'm gonna push the button and it's gonna be 404. It's gonna be glorious, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes. That's not Beepo. That's definitely not Beepo. It's a 2-star. And it's a fucking G3 double. Oh no, I'm so disappointed! Oh god! Oh, I wasted all those resources on a double! Oh no, what a shame. I only got a 2-star doll. Wait a minute, no, that's the wrong 2-star doll. Oh, what a shame that I'm just gonna be able to do this without actually costing any resources. Oh no! Ah, what a shame! Oh, what a shame, it's exactly what the fuck I wanted. We're cheating the desire sensor. Also, it's ammo and rations that are 404. There's a couple of, like... there's a couple of, like, variations of that, but I thought it was manpower 404, parts 404, and then the ammo and the MRE were, like, 90 or 97 or somewhere around there. Some random fucking number. But also, so there you go. I tried, a massive air quotes, to roll Sleepy Beepo, and I got exactly what I wanted out of the roll because I know it's been, like, because what have I been getting when I try to roll Sleepy Beepo? I've been getting G3 doubles, F2000s, and type 63s. We got it inverted. And it's also, yeah, there's also the one that does 404 across the board, but I see a, hang on here. Hang on here. Because I know this shit, I know I've seen like fucking like 4 different variations of the Beepo recipe. Okay, so, oh yes, I did goof. All right, so that's one of them. Did I really goof that bad? 97, you see, what the fuck's that? 974 500, what the hell is that? And do you think Beepo likes enchilada MREs? Maybe. Right, so I got it inverted, but I still got exactly what I wanted anyway, so you know what, no big loss. You see, that guy, actually, no, that's inverted. Yeah, I did a dumb thing. Alright, but whatever, I got what I wanted anyway, so no real waste. Alright, so, now with that out of the way, it'd have been nice to, you know, get a hold of, actually, there we go. Well, let's try and, well, you see, I've got that, the machine started. Yeah, I forgot about, actually, I started the engine over while I was sitting there with it on. Okay, so let's try and roll for more Sleepy Beepo. Let's pick another recipe for Sleepy Beepo. I'm feeling lucky here. I feel like the dice are with me. What's this strange sir? I feel like I feel like trying for this strange bastard. This seems mimetic enough to work. It's an hour and 20 minutes. That actually isn't what I wanted at all. That actually isn't even the double that I wanted. It's a 2-star, but what is it? It's a Spectre. Yeah, that was tilted more towards SMGs. Okay. They announced an AL anime. I did not. Somebody told me about that, but I haven't actually looked at it yet. Look at all this gacha money. All this gacha money. Yes, but doing 1K on heavy production will require me to use 3 cores. I'm trying to save cores. So, let's see here. Well, with G3 being pretty, like, set up, I don't think I really need, or rather, I could probably find, I know, what map drops F2000 most of the time? I know 43E drops G3 doubles along with a bunch of machine guns. But we're gonna send somebody out here to auto battle. Just so we can start getting those sweet, sweet, sweet 1911 doubles. All day long. Every 10 minutes. We have a weekly production for everybody. It will fund some of that, but I don't want to use any of that. And also, yeah, the armory needs to be expanded. How many gems here? I'm not buying the damn gems. I'm looking for the infrastructure. How much does it cost? Where is it? T-doll slots. It's only 10? Holy shit. It's only plus 10? I mean, that'd be nice, but yeah, money. I'll wait on expanding the money. I'll wait on whaling. That really doesn't really do much unless I just, like, if I just start throwing money at the machine to get it to work. I'll whale later. Let's just go grind. Whaling comes later. Work now. Okay, so, well, now we're gonna send the squad to basic training. Okay, so let's send the squad in and see how they do. They have 3,000 combat effectiveness. It's not as high as it could be, but I think they'll be perfectly fine. All the space needed for doubles. And nobody took any significant damage, and Type 63 still puts out the most damage even though she has the worst accuracy. Okay, I suppose that's because she's leveled higher, but yeah. This appears to work perfectly fine. At least for down here, which is, I suppose, where it'd be the most effective. The squad's probably not going to be fantastic at the end game, but again, we can use them as a backup squad. And for anything else, we can probably, our second echelon is probably going to consist of 590 corpse dragging people through 3E. Okay, we got ourselves a level up here, a very small level up, but you know what? It's through the gate. It is through the gate. I'd use more XP, but you know, intermediate strength, that's intermediate might be a problem. I know the squads are basically around 1,200 to 3,000, but do we want to push it? Do we want to push it? Do we want to push it and go for intermediate? It's a lot of engagements, but they weren't really taking any damage at all. Do we want to test the limits of the squad here in the simulator? Don't. Anybody else? That's the thing, I don't really know if they're properly prepared or not, but actually, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's about 3,000, but then again, the boss is fucking 5,000, so no, they're not gonna get through it. Not a great idea when they're not actually even really, fully, fed up to even this level. So, let's not do that. Yes, but if you can, I can bring 4 echelons to it, but that makes the XP, that waters down the XP. Well, Zeratul, they at least made it through it. They at least made it through. This squad might not be able to pull it off, but everybody else could. But we're trying to level the squad, so we're going to level the squad. Spend a few minutes on 2-3E and do intermediate? Sure. Wait, actually, wouldn't that be 2-1? That's 2-1E. 2-3 is the standard math. You go to 2-3 and then you go to 2-1. So let's go do that. That's a little bit harder than this. I suppose it's actually a step up from this. But this reward does reward a whole shitload of XP for a single one. So let's see here. I could also potentially get IDW doubles. I'm questioning the quality of that Azur Lane anime, but I already know they're getting a shit ton of gacha money, so that might actually not be shit. Alright, so Tokarev is gonna sit there and do her thing. This seems like it'd be a little bit stronger than the simulation, so let's see what goes on here. Took a little longer, but the Jaegers could not hit shit. IDW just did not fucking care. She only took a small smidgen of damage. See, now they actually started to get some rolls through. Land of mosaics. I know a certain thing or two about a land of well, containing a mosaic. Yeah, well, this squad's functioning the way it should be. The tank is taking all the damage and distributing it to misses and not really taking all that much damage at all. And the rest of the squad has absolutely no damage applied to it because the tank is actually doing its job. IDW Denya wins again. M16 armor evasion memes when I actually need to get the second squad, because remember, we're gonna get this squad probably leveled up, and then this squad will probably actually, along with another squad that we're gonna assemble out of the dolls we actually leveled, this squad plus them plus friend points will probably get us to World 7, and then we're gonna pick up Ro. Oh hey, look at that, another G3 double. Good. But so we're gonna get to World 7, we're gonna pick up Ro, and then we're gonna assemble the anti-rain team, and then we're gonna grind the anti-rain team. And if we spend cores on the anti-rain team, it'll be perfectly fine, because they need cores and they're the golden path fucking units. They're the main protagonists. Of course they're gonna give us. Of course they're gonna be reliable.